Hi everyone, welcome to this class. Today we'll be learning how to make this beautiful top with asymmetric hemline. It is a dateless top, so I'll be taking you through step by step on how to achieve this top. So please stick to the end of the tutorial. If you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we have a new tutorial. And for our returning subscribers, thank you. If you also like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box, and don't forget to drop your comment, like the video and share. Thank you, and let's get into this work. Okay, so to draft this stylish asymmetric hemline blouse, the blouse is going to be without darts. It's going to be a dartless top. So I just folded for the front now because of the asymmetric on the hemline. We're going to be drafting a full front like this. So this is the front. Like I said, it's going to be a dartless top. So this is the length of the blouse now. So we're going to impute all our measurements. This is my shoulder line. I'll mark out the chest line, my nipple, shoulder point, bust point, the under bust, which you might not actually need, the waistline, and also I'll be using this for the length of the blouse. So you can just go ahead and extend all the lines. Okay, so on the shoulder line, we'll impute our shoulder measurements on the shoulder line, and also on the chest line. Connect it together, step down by 1 for your shoulder slope, and the neck width we'll be using is 3 inches. So we have this. So go ahead to impute our measurements. So for the bust now, the bust is 36 divided by 4. We have 9 inches. So I'm going to be marking 9 inches. Then I will use ½ inch as my ease allowance. It's a bit free on the bust line, so I'll add ease allowance like this. So I'll extend the line to the chest line like this. Now the waist is going to be snatched. I want my waist to be fitted, so I'm not going to be adding any ease allowance on the waist. So the waist is 28 divided by 4. We have 7 inches. I want the waist to be snatched, to be tight, so I'm not going to be adding any ease allowance. And the hip is 40 inches. But you notice that the skirt, the gown, the hip is 40 inches. But if you notice that they wore the top on a puff or a pleated skirt. So to have the hips, I'm going to be adding like 2 inches for the hips. So instead of using my 10 inches as the hip, I'm going to be adding 2 inches to hip. So I'll mark 12 inches using my own measurements here. So I'll connect it together like this. Then also to the bust. Okay, so this is what the side is going to my bust, the waist, and also the hem. That is the hip line. So go ahead to draw out our measurements for the armhole. You step in by 1. Like this. So for the neckline, I'm going to be using 3 inches as the wideness of the neck. Then I'll be using 3.5 as the depth of the neck. So mark it out like this. So this is what the blouse is going to look like. So we'll cut it open before we do the asymmetric on the hemline. Right, so this is the front. Now to do the asymmetric effects on the hemline, you come down from any side you want to be the high side and the low side. So I want my high side to be on this part. So from the waistline now, I'm going to step down by 3 inches. So the 3 inches, I will then connect it to this side of the pattern we've drafted out. Okay, so you just blend it to this side like this. So any shape you want for the hemline, you just go ahead and draw it out. Then you can just cut out the patterns. Okay, so this is what the front is going to be looking out for this stylish asymmetric hemline blouse. So you can go ahead now and draft the front. So you want to cut this one on your pattern, on your fabric now, you just place it on the fabric like this, add all the necessary allowance to it, then you just cut it out. Don't forget, we've not added any sewing allowance to the pattern paper. Okay, so for the back now, I've gone ahead to just draft the back bodice. So I did the same thing we did for the front, I did it also for the back. The only difference here is the sway back, because I want to put my zip at the center back. So you want to put your zip by the side, you don't need to do the sway back, so it's just be without joining. But because I want my zip to be on the center back was why I did this sway back. So go ahead and do the sway back and impute all the necessary measurements. So the alteration we'll be doing for the back will be on the neckline. The neckline is different from the front neckline. So to start with now, I'm going to be the depth of the neckline. I'm going to be using my chest line like this. So the chest line is going to be the depth of my neckline, and it has so on the neck area now we use 3 inches as the wideness of the neck. So this is our 3 inches that we're using for the wideness. So it comes to this side now, depends on how exposed you want your back to be. And if you make it to be too tiny, be rest assured that when you wear your bra, the bra strap will be showing. So because I don't want my bra strap to be showing, so I'm just going to go in by like 3 inches here. Then I'll connect it to the shoulder, to the neckline. So this is the type of neckline we have for the back. So you just connect it straight down. But if you want it to be very small here, if you don't mind your bra strap, or we are wearing an half bra, so you don't need to be careful of this place. So you can make yours to be as tiny as you want. I've seen a picture of this dress that the shape of the neckline that's a kind of shape here. So any shape, any design you want to do for the neckline is all left to you. But for me, I'm going with this straight design for the neckline. So on this side, I'm going to be having my zip at the back. So you can just go ahead and cut it out so that we can do the asymmetric effects on. Okay, so this is the back now. We've cut it out. This is how it looks like, but I've not cut out the the sway back on the center back. So I want to do the asymmetric hemline first. So to do the asymmetric hemline like we did for the front, you're going to step down from the waistline by 3 inches. Then you are going to blend it to the other side of the hip line. So we have this like this, and just connect it to this other side like so, or as you desire. So once we have this, you go ahead to cut it out. So we cut it out, then you can just go ahead and cut out the suede back. So this is the two piece we have for the front and for the back, and also this is our front. So if you place the front like this side will go to this side, and also this other side will go to this place. So don't forget, when you are cutting on your fabric, you had all the necessary allowance to it. So thank you for joining us in our today's class. I will see you in the next class.